Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Props and Punishments. If this is your first time watching, my name is Colin. Jeremy is our producer, and the very fat old brown dog is our executive producer. That is Jack. And if it's your first time watching us, here's kind of how we work. Every single day, we're going to give you 4 player props for free, and we're going to stand by our picks to the point where I have to be punished. My punishments are made up by you, the viewers. Y'all put in your comments section, on the comment section on this video, and you can tell me how I'm going to be punished. So it can be psychological, emotional, or physical. Just some of the recent ones where I had to drink something gross, got thrown in a gross pond, some fun things along those lines. Yeah, so if we're wrong at all of our 4 picks, I'm going to be punished. So we're going to go ahead and recap yesterday. We were straight perfect across the board on baseball. We got all of our bonus picks except for one. So I guess we weren't straight perfect, but for our free picks, we were perfect yet again. So that's 3 days when we did baseball. The picks, every single one of them hit. So I did not have to be punished. That was a physical punishment. It was supposed to have to either drink a gallon of milk or run a mile with, whatever. But we don't have to do that one. So no accountability today because we were right yet again when it comes down to baseball. We're about to do today's picks. And just want to let you know that some of the rules right out there for my punishments. You can actually go to a comment section and hit the link for our Discord. It's our free Discord channel there, and there will be the YouTube rules for it. But I do need a punishment, and then when we have enough punishments added up and whatnot, then we can do it, spin a wheel randomly, and we can find out what my punishment is going to be. And I do have a punishment we have lined up for tomorrow in case we're wrong. But first, we'll go ahead and get to the picks and whatnot because I'm sure that's what everyone's looking for. And if you are in a state in which you can utilize player prop apps and things along those lines, or a state where you can just gamble as you would like, then that's what we're going to try to accomplish for you. Give you some great picks and hope you make a little bit of money and have a little bit of fun at the same time. And, but like with everything else, a little moderation couldn't hurt anybody. But let's get started. Okay, we're going to stick with HRRs. Like I said, all of our free ones we've hit every single time. If you're brand new to this, HRRs, hits, runs, RBIs. If you're seasoned, then you're going to find some of these picks maybe a little lighter. Maybe you want to, amp up the odds a little bit on them. But the 4 that we're going to give you are basically a double up money situation. So we're going to go with 1 HRR. I'm going to tell you the batters. I'm going to tell you why we can do that one. So the first one's going to be Quan with Cleveland. The pitcher. Where's the pitcher? Where'd he go? The pitcher for the Astros. He's got a high ERA. In fact, several of the pitchers we're going to go up against today have high ERAs. Even though their strikeouts to walks ratio isn't terrible, the high ERA feels pretty good when it comes down to the HRR, right? So just in case you get a walk, get a run batted in, RBIs, things along those lines, that's what we're looking for, right? So we've got Quan. He's been on a drought, which he's so automatic that for him to be on a little bit of a drought, we just feel really good at this. It's perfect timing. You're at home. You got a pitcher that's not doing a really good job. This is your time to get back in the game. So we've got Quan, at least 1 HRR. All right, next, Kelly with the Cubs. He's also on a bit of a drought. Let's see here. Where I get him. But also against a pitcher that's not that great. So let me go and pull him up here real quick. Yeah, the pitcher for the Phillies. A lot of strikeouts, 30 strikeouts, only 5 walks, ERA almost 8. So we're going Kelly, at least 1 HRR for the Cubs. Next, Burleson, St. Louis, also on a little bit of a drought. So we feel like, once again, pitcher that's not going to play very well, he's going to have a chance to jump in there right now and get himself a hit or something. Good batter across the board. So the next one, Dalton Varsho with Toronto. This one's kind of fun because he's missed the last couple of games, but he's a swinger. He loves swinging, not like that swinger, like that. He loves swinging at pitches. He gets strikeouts, so he's kind of a risk when it comes down to that. But we think it's about time for him to, and we know he's not looking to get a walk. He's going to either get a hit or he's going to get a strikeout, one way or the other. So that's not really great. We wouldn't mind him getting walks from time to time. That's a chance for you to get a run, even if somebody else is doing the batting for you. But since we've been on such a hot streak, we kind of figured let's just make this one a little harder. Some guys have been on some droughts, some guys that aren't hot, some guys that have plenty of skill up against a pitcher that should do, not so great of a job. Um, and so I'm going to give you the rundown for the four again. Now, once again, for these four, you can always come back to this YouTube channel to get them again. And this video will be posted on our free Discord. So that way you can find it, in either direction. So I recommend that you subscribe to us so that you can always find us really easily. Share this information if you find somebody that you know that could find it entertaining for them or helpful if they happen to be someone who utilizes these prop picks apps. Give me a like if you think I did a good job. That's always nice. But once again, comment on anything. There's no bad comments. Want to hear anything that you have to say about it. And later, I'll do some more asks on the comments when it comes down to anything else that y'all want to see. We'll talk through that a little bit too, because we can do just about everything. But comments and punishments for me, that'd be fun. But let's go ahead and do the rundown real quick. All right, we've got Quan, 1 HRR. Kelly with the Cubs, 1 HRR. Burleson with St. Louis, 1 HRR. Varsho with Toronto, 1 HRR. Once again, this is about a double up money type of situation. They're all goblins on prize picks, just taking the one. Basically, it's you say you put 20 in, 40 back out, pretty reasonable. And like I said, we've done 3 for 3 on our free picks in that direction. So we're going for 4 for 4 today. So here we go. I'm going to give you some bonus picks now. On the bonus picks, these are ones that in the future will be on our VIP section for anybody who's more seasoned or they're trying to become more seasoned and they want just as many options as possible. Then that's what we're going to have the bonus picks for. Bonus picks, we're going to take those for 1 HRR also. Should be nice and easy. Olsen with Atlanta, of course. Jordan Walker, whose streak continues. And Jimenez with Toronto should be a fun one too. That one's a little bit of a stretch based on some of his performance recently. So hopefully we can see some good odds there and kind of get a little bit more of the payout on that one. The next portion of this one is what we like to call a reverse ladder. You should never do what we're doing. It's only for entertainment purposes. Okay, we're chasing our bets, which you should never do that. So we started at $5, and every single day we've added $1. We put 3 players together to each get a home run, which is not going to happen. I mean, the likelihood's very, very low. That's why you get huge odds with it, right? So today we're on a $9 wager, and I'm going for one guy. You'll know him. He's probably going to get one, and a couple guys that it would be really, really weird if they got one. So the odds are pretty nice. All right. A Rosarena. He was in Seattle. Here's the deal. He's only had 2 home runs all season long, but he's a little hot right now. He's feeling like, I think he's in a kind of a good groove. So for huge odds for him to get a home run, let's see if he gets one. The next one, it's obviously he hasn't had one yet. Torkelson with Toronto. He's a leadoff batter. He's going to get on base plenty, but he's not really a home run hitter. In fact, he has not had one all season. Today's the day. I can feel it. And then, of course, Rayleigh with Seattle, or Riley. I can't remember I always said Riley with Seattle. He's been kind of off and on, where he's had one, missed a game, had one, missed a game. Let's have one today on those home runs. So those are our picks. Those are our bonus picks. You're going to see those on our free Discord as well. Do want to tell you, if I missed one of these 4, if we get one of these 4 wrong, then it's going to be kind of it'll be like a silent auction roast. So we'll have like 5 people roast me. I won't know who it is. They'll write it down so they can be just as aggressive and terrible as possible. And I'll read them to you so I can shame myself in the public for it tomorrow if we don't hit these picks. So if you have any cool ideas on how to punish me, this will be an emotional one, I guess. Maybe a little psychological, depends on what they say. If I happen to get it wrong, I'll get myself a little roast. So either case, that's our rundown for the day. I'm going to throw down some hockey and some basketball wagers later. They will be on there. And moving forward, when we do start our VIP section for Discord, all these extra bonus picks, live line picks, things along those lines. We're going to post them on there, and those are really going to be for subscribers on that piece of it all. Until then, we're still trying to build up a subscriber base here. So to ask you again, once again, subscribe if you found this information fun. Share it with a friend if you know somebody who does enjoy picking out player props and whatnot as well, or just watching somebody get punished from time to time. Once again, can't say it enough. Please drop me a comment, give me some ideas, give me some thoughts. If there's some sport you want to see some information on, we will get that for you. We've got somebody for everything. We've been doing this for a really long time, and we're constantly looking at different things, different ideas, different approaches, to making it more fun and watching, so that when we watch a game, we're gonna have a really good time doing it. So, either case, I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. Have a great day and cheers.